Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more BioInk Redemption in our Lethal Difficulty Guide series. We are continuing our life campaign in the hospital. Last time we did Asymptomatic, finally got that off of our chest, that's fantastic. Now we have Time Bomb. This scenario is unfortunate for me just because I'm a YouTuber, otherwise it's really not the worst in the world. There's a clock always ticking, you have 9 minutes to cure the patient. Just done. And everything is continuing to move even while you're in your menu screens. That's difficult as a YouTuber because I like to pause and explain what I'm doing, but we're just going to have to go on gut feel and trust our instincts here, and hopefully it works out for us. We are going to go for the emergency bonus. I'm going to go for fewer potential diseases to try and diagnose things faster. For lifestyles, we are going to go for random lifestyles because I don't know if I'm going to have time to get some extra ones. We're going to go for the cheaper diagnostic tests, and you might want to go for long days, except don't actually do it. The idea with the long days here would be if this were the kind of patient where, let's say, he has 365 days to be cured, that extra time can give you more time to react. It can be nice. But we have 9 minutes, so long days doesn't actually change anything. We're going to go for the slow collapse just to make sure that we don't kill the patient too quickly. At least that is the idea. All right. Can we do this? Biomap, what are we looking at? A lot of damage to the immune and nervous system, and that's about it. We did start off with hydration and aerobic exercise, both of which are pretty good, so that was a lucky start for us. We are going to focus, I think, first and foremost in the immune system. We could start with things like a lupus differential diagnosis and see if we can save ourselves some time with diagnostics. Not sure I'm going to worry about that. We will go for a nocturnal polysomnography, because if we can get rid of insomnia for free, that's great. And we will do some ultraviolet testing. Now remember, diagnostics and cures and everything else is still continuing even while you are in the menu. So you don't really have a lot of time to sit around thinking about it. The good news is the last scenario kind of prepared you a little bit for this, so you don't have to spend a lot of time sitting there clicking on symptoms trying to find things. You can just freaking go by instinct because you know what to look for based on your... oops, let's go ahead and grab the harvest power. Based on the momentum in a particular system. Which can be pretty helpful. Let's go ahead and cure the nocturnal polysomnography with... Sorry, not this... Whatever. Chronic fatigue. That was the test we did. Chronic fatigue with some sleeping pills. Just go ahead and offset some of the damage currently being done to the immune system. Buy ourselves a little bit of time. Again, we have to find and cure 12 diseases. Which can be a little bit tricky. I do think that our patient probably has lupus. I'm just guessing by the fact that... Well, actually, the renal system's not taking really much damage at all. It is taking some, just not a ton. Okay, instead we're going to go ahead and do the insomnia fix, ultraviolet testing. Maybe he doesn't have lupus. We'll hold that in our back pocket. Let's deal with some of the more obvious things. I'm probably going to fix what I can here and then go to the nervous system, because that's also a place where a lot of damage is being done. Hang on, points. Don't want to miss on these. There you go. All right, let's go to the system here. We're going to go for a psychological evaluation. We are going to do... I don't need to worry about that right now. Let's go ahead and cure the insomnia with some more sleeping pills. Again, you'd think that that would cure both, but it doesn't. Because, you know, sleeping pills, for the record, only target one system. They aren't just, you know, general sleep. All right, psychological evaluation. What are we going to turn out? We got something, because I know we just got some more upgrades available. Chronic stress, nervous breakdown, and burnout. All right, let's go for the upgrade for the extra 4 every 15 days. That will pay for itself, definitely. 5 points. While we're waiting in between points, let's see if we can go for the anxiolytics. Cure we can. Using hotkeys would certainly be smart. I probably should be hitting the B key to get to the biomap a little bit faster. Okay, let's see. We can go for this. Grab these, grab these. What does it take to cure the burnout? We could go for the prolonged sick leave. It takes a long time, but it doesn't take much points. So we can go ahead and just start the process of curing it, and I can worry about other more important things. Again, we only have 6 minutes left, regardless. So we've got to be kind of careful about how we do this. Let's go for the antidepressant, since it's a fast solution right now. He is taking some circulatory damage, but he doesn't have... He's not going to be taking... He has nothing in the circulatory system. That is a lie. It looks like he does, but he is not, because everything is too far down the tree. All right, muscles. We skin biopsy. Both of those are possible. Let's go for a metabolic panel, since that's a cheap test that tests for a lot of things at the same time. I have no reason to believe that he actually has anything that needs a metabolic panel, but it's cheap, and we don't have a lot of time to think about it. Speed is key here, so we're just going to go for that. 12 points, what do we find? Nothing. Okay. Let's go for a blood immunoglobulin test, and let's go for an allergy test, and just see if there's anything else going on there. The immune system has definitely been the primary culprit thus far. If it's neither of those, then it probably is lupus. Burnout, at least, is going to be cured in a moment, so that's good. We can't get an upgrade again, +1 per resource, and immunodeficiency. All right. Well, at least now we're cooking with some serious gas. We haven't even gotten into the emergency room yet, though we will probably pretty soon. I need 8 points to get through that. Allergy test. He does have asthma. She. Why do I keep saying he? I'm so sorry. I'm just misgendering you over and over again. Or maybe you identify as he. Who knows anymore? All right. Extra points through that. Let's go ahead and fix this real quick. Now, the question is, do you have Addison's as well? You have fatigue and weight loss. Very possible that this person also has Addison's disease. We should probably just go ahead and do a test and find out for sure. So let's do that now. 6 out of 12 diseases. We have 4 minutes. We are now in the emergency room, but at least we're now going to be getting a lot more points. So hopefully that makes things a little easier. Let's go for a chest x-ray to see what else is going on there. Can't do that yet. Really hoping that she has literally everything. There's Addison's, okay. Nope, no sarcoidosis. Okay, well, we've ruled that out. Let's go ahead and cure the Addison's real quick. Come on, hit the button. Okay, grab you. Okay, let's go for the asthma. Another system has failed, okay. Nervous system might be still taking some damage. Doesn't have a major depression. Not everything is taking enough damage for that to be the case. Could have something like epileptic seizures, though. That could be. Or Parkinson's, which would explain the muscular damage as well. Okay, so we need to do a bunch of tests here. We're going to go for the brain MRI, and we're going to do the psychiatric assessment and see if you have dementia. Actually, no, that was a total waste. You don't have dementia because you don't have any of the symptoms. I'm not even used to looking in the symptoms anymore, which just goes to show how much the last one kind of spoiled me. All right, joint pain, fatigue. Do you have cirrhosis? Let's do an abdominal CT scan. Mood swings, no. Major depression. You did have a major depression? No way. I thought that all your systems would have been taking a lot more damage if that were the case. All right, let's go for the antidepressants. I think we're already doing an abdominal CT scan. Brain MRI turned up nothing, I think. So we're going to have to just go with the symptoms and try to find everything else from here on out. Skin rash. All right, do you have cancer? Let's do a skin biopsy. Joint pain. Could be lupus. We're going to do a lupus differential diagnosis. Let's find out. We only have a couple of minutes left to cure the patient. I'm not worried about dying at this point, though maybe I should be. I'm definitely more worried about the clock. So what are we going to turn out from these tests? Please give me something. Something, please. Desperate here. Skin cancer. All right, that's something. And lupus. All right, we found a couple more. Let's go for the corticosteroids. Hit the B key, please. Thank you. Go to the skin biopsy. We're going to do excisional, whatever. And that is everything if we can cure this. All right, so now we just need to stay alive a little bit longer. Couple minutes left. We could just replace these systems with intensive care, but I think we're fine, and we've got it. Wow. Oh, that is rough. I'm telling you, just trying to talk while doing all that, it just distracts me. But we got it. Time bomb, not the worst. If you're not distracted in a microphone, then really, you just kind of play this one as normal, but faster, and sometimes rather than spend a lot of time sitting there like, oh, does he have lupus or not? Sometimes you just go with it or don't. Just the point is, be confident in your decisions, make a decision, and don't waste time thinking about it. And otherwise, you are going to be fine. But that's Time Bomb done and out of the way. Unfortunately, we didn't even hit 10 minutes on this video, which means no mid-roll. Good for you, bad for me. Haha. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If so, then be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.